for your message or messages? Come in! Come on! I've got intel. Big Cat, oi! Guess what? Them Afi. You're saying, what is Afi? Well, it's Jamaican speak for have to. Bloody do it. That's what it means. Them Afi hit the road just like Jack. They wanted to act like Smokey. You're saying, who's that? Smokey from Friday, blood? Looking for imaginary chicken feathers. That's how they wanted you to be acting on this Malkoof. You, Big Cat, will be gifted with answers today. Peccadillos aplenty will be bought in on the balls of the feet of the merchants of slander. Sometimes you've just got to pick up a call because you know the intel's coming. You're guided. Your discernment says you must listen in silence. And you mustn't laugh because karma, listen, karma don't rant, blood. It will get who it needs to get. You must just say, Go back to your post-it note with the heinous crime they committed. Remove said post-it note and burn it. You didn't set it up, you just had to see what was going on. The reason why we use a post-it note is because we get the highlights. We don't want no biography. That will take too long and get you straight in your feels. And when you're in your feels, you can be pulled about like taffy. Now have it. Them have to hit the road just like Jack. The planetary energies today, darling dears. Mars enters Cancer. Mars, the planet of communication. And who is Cancer? Cancer is the 4th house, darling dear. It's all about the roots. Cancer's lead word is what? Or should I say word is I feel. Yes, baby. Sensitive and cautious. They're about the home, the foundation, darling dear. It also represents the mother. So mothers, be on the alert for intel coming your way. Go back to your post-it note and pull it off the pile. And burn that bitch. But don't laugh. Don't tell anyone. Just know what's going on, darling dear. This is what we aim to do. Get to the knowledge, darling dear. Because knowledge is power. And power is power. I'll have nothing else said. As I was saying, Mars enters Cancer today. A lot of people are going to be in their feelings, blood. For the next 6 weeks, they're going to be in their feelings. You must let them stay in said feelings in that circle of sadness as epiphany after epiphany box them across the face, blood. It's not a slap. When karma gets you, it's a box. Expect more clarity on matters as you see things from a different perspective. What perspective is that? The Big Cat perspective. The Ibex that finds a crack and doesn't fall back. This is the unknown where you likes to be. Watch out, Big Cat, for any intel or news that comes your way today. What you hear today will be an important factor in your own beliefs. I know. Your own beliefs. And could change your world for the better or the worse. Sorry, I just had to feel the bass line then, sorry. Right, let's get back to the planetary energies. Remember that you are being granted with knowledge today, Big Cat. Divine is allowing you to hear the truth of matters, right? So I can hear you rushing into the bathroom. You've got your Q-tips out, just cleaning out the drums to make sure you hear everything. Listen silently. Silent. This is a day for you to shut up and perk up your ears. Just like Buddha, be quick to listen and slow to speak. You're being gifted, darling dears, with foresight. So if you practice divination, this is a wonderful time to pull a card or a rune stone Go to your subconscious to get where the direction of the answers is coming from, darling dears. You've been pipped at the post, so there, you know what to do. Your persistence and determination. Celebrate every aspect of your growth, big cat. Those growing pains, it wasn't easy. I told you, my progeny wanted days out at Tesco. I forgot to do shopping. I was too busy paying all of the bills, right? Going to work, making sure the house was... Listen, it was a lot. It was a lot. You need to understand, you must always celebrate your creativity. You are unique, uniquely unique. You are fearless. Celebrate the effort that you put into building your future, big cat. For being different. Vive la différence! You'll never, big cat, lean in, come on, lean in. You'll never be criticized, right, by someone doing more than you. Remember that. It's always from the bottom of the pot, from the crack of the mud hut at 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, where aspersions will be cast on your name. Remember Proverbs 9:8. A hater's gonna hate. A skater's gonna skate. But Big Cat will go on. Just like Celine Dion said. Posh, clap. Right. Let's call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection as we dive into this peccadillo. Have I got it right? Did I give you a bit of vertigo? Good. I needed to wake you up because intel is afoot. Energies, up, Big Cat, as we dive into this peccadillo. We've got to see what's going on. What news is coming your way? Just giving you a moment to get into your comfortable chair, darling dears. Have you got your marker? Because we ain't getting smoked, blood. Because in our jungle, the quiet jungle, we sleep at night. Knowing that we are what? In the arms of the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis, protected, guided, gifted, celebrated. My palm is itching me, so Skrilla is on the table, so we know money's coming. Good God, we're at crisis point, guys. O'Shea! Shay! I can't believe he's sleeping. Give me a second. I've got to take this emergency to the hallway. O'Shea? Could you make me a coffee, please? Listen, I've got to get me mockers on because, you know, me without mocker, I can be a bit rowdy, guys. We don't like rowdy. If we're gonna get one, let it be Ewa. What's this? This is the death card in tarot, darling dears. The death is about what? The dying of one way in order to be another, darling dear. It also speaks about transport as well as your transformation. And it also speaks about what? Sending communications, blood. Hey! I'm telling you, when this peccadillo falls into your shell-like, you're going to feel different. And it's either going to make you or break you. You choose, darling dear. Ewa, represented by the letter E. You're going to hear about recklessness. Somebody going through a bit of betrayal and disharmony. They had a what? Trust fall. They bumped their toe and fell right on their crack. Yeah. The same crack they wanted you to look at in the double wide coffin for all eternity while they bent over and spread it wide for you to seek and find answers right there. Nah, big cat. Them have to hit the road just like Jack. Yeah. The death card, Scorpio energy, darling dears. It also speaks about what? Life-changing events, and it brings in the that permeation of what? Sadness as well as loss. Somebody doesn't like the change you've made in your world. Oh well, they better learn to lump it, mate. If you don't like it, lump it. With what? Love and light. 2 of these and 1 of those. Shall we move on? We might as well. Because I ain't got the time and I haven't got the moves for communicative dance, so we'll press on at a hot trot. We're gonna go with the life lesson deck because we want to know what else is coming across our way, across our what? Our tableau of infinite possibilities. Two cards, please. Or just the one. 2 cards. Hey. Something that's going to nurture your soul, knowing that you are protected from whatever bull swanky or misfortune, right? Mischance, setback and raw deal. They, them and the ones that you told to hit the road, just like Jack, are going through, protected and guided. And this also speaks about what? Whatever you hear, darling dear, it's going to nurture your soul. Hey! It's going to be what? A whole cacophony of intel, darling dears. You'll be what? Ramping yourself around it like it's a singing bowl. Somebody's going to be singing like a canary of the woes that's befallen their life. The same skullduggerous life they wanted you to put up with until you was prohibited. By what? Your damn self, darling dear. You put thyself first. You wasn't being celebrated there. Your name was horseshit. Oh my God. Speaking there, listen. In my day job, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but on one particular paper, this person that was applying for something, their son was called Harshit. Harshit. I said to myself, Case, this child is going to be picked on as soon as they hit the floor at primary school. You know what primary school kids are like. Harshit. They couldn't change a tire. What's the matter with them? Well, they ain't got to be there when the child's name's been sung in what? Falsetto, right? Baritone, and all of the above. You're going to hear something, darling dear. And it's going to what? You conduct healing. It's going to conduct healing work within you. It's going to be like a chain reaction. But you're protected from the fallout, from the fucking knees, the bull swanky. But you know what? Buff up your ear chakra. And be like what? Buddha. Buddha isn't unwise. Buddha realized that patience in time is a virtue. Base of the deck. Yes, baby. You may even get it in writing. What went on? You may get a message from the wicked, from the bottom of the pot, the crack of the mud hut. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with your words, with the words you write. Big cat. Is it, I don't know, is it a restraining order that you're writing? Right? Is it a statement to the what? The constabulary? Right? Is it an audio of evidence? What is it that you're writing today, darling dear? Which is going to be of great fortune for you, darling dear, because intel is afoot. Intel. We have the death rune, darling dear, transformation, a new beginning for you, because something has to die from the within in order for the new to be born. What house? We've got first house, identity. So it's something that possibly affected your ego. You know, the conscious mind. Had you thinking all sorts. You know why I laugh? Because I'm telling you, the cat I was 4 years ago, baby, if I could listen, grant me a time machine to go talk to me 4 years ago, blood, I would have beat the shit out of myself and then stepped in my chest. Are you kidding me? Quick work, and then I'd press the button, zoop back to the future. My future would have been even more lovelier than it is right now. I'm telling you, big cat, intel is afoot. The first house is represented by Aries energy, darling dears. And whom is Aries ruled by? Mars. I told you, Mars are going a Cancer. But you have to look at the Aries energy. Somebody's ego, something that they've done, did, or a circumstance they perpetrated in their life, right, has had an adverse effect. They're feeling a raw deal. Getting it without the Vaseline, eh? Well, we'll be listening. Waiting to say, Fell right into my lap, just like the intel, darling dears. Can I get any more excited? What did I say? We have the badass alchemist ways, the magician, darling dear. Mercury and air energy. Your intellect is of great import today, darling dears, because you are in tip-top manifestation mode, been gifted with all of the tools to do whatever you want to do on this Malkuth. The 01, darling dear, represents what? Your happiness, your peace, right? Your hairline could be threatened by a perceived enemy. I told you, intel is afoot. Thank you, son. Say good morning.
Morning. Yeah.
Yeah, his voice is getting a baritone now, getting his man voice. You're my favorite son. You don't like that because he's the only son, but I tell him he's the favorite son. Look how he gets. I don't know what he does. I try to doppelganger it. I mix with all of my might and I can't quite get the smooth. Anyhow, back to the intel, darling dears. This is also what? You will be hearing about something. Somebody's experienced some form of what? Misfortune. A misstep. Brought them into the dark ages, did it? Are they feeling what you felt? These things will be falling into your lap today, big cat. Buff up your ear chakra. Fist bump. I can hear you going, As long as it's just the words and they're not trying to what? Breach your perimeter, mate. Because you are what? Guarding it with all your life. You've already paid your niece, so it can't be somebody coming to ask you for your crutches. That's another Jamaican word for your futumopanani. Your crutches. Let's see who's in the chat before we move on. Because I'm feeling full of it today. Full of it. Namaste, Bonita Gosha, Fist Bump, Keshi Washington, Big Cat Wave, Danette Brown, Wagwan, haven't seen you for a while, darling dear. Been getting great. Kimoreno, Kathleen Day, Wagwan Cat, you're good. Fist Bump, glad you could pop in, dear. Who else is here? Ange Taylor, is it really you? Glad you could pop in. Elizabeth Williams, Carol Mustika, you were so tired the other day, you missed a live. Who's that? Tresvant? Hello, darling. Not a long time since. It's a long time since I see you, unless you've been a silent cat taking in the intel. Nicole, Miss Neffy, Valerie, Doyle. Hello, darling dear. Big Cat Wave, Leah, Cropia, and anyone else I haven't said hello to. Namaste, because you know I can be a chatty cat, and we've got to get to the core of things right now. Right, let's kick off with a bit of the kipper. See what's going on. First house. As I was saying, Aries is ruled by Mars. And Mars is all about what? The action, passion, going after your desires. Right? Finding that gusto to go for it. Yes, baby. What did I say? Divine is allowing you to hear the truth of certain matters today, big cat, and who God bless with intel. You are truly, truly the richest cat in the land. Information being delivered to you by the divine for all of the hard work and effort you put in to recreating you, darling dear, changing your perspective in order to get great. Focusing on your bag, the bag, darling dear, the bag which gives you choice. We've got the energy of the 3 and the 4. That's the Emperor and the Empress, right? That's Moon and Venus energy, as well as, again, Mars and Aries energy goes to the Cancer energy of the 7. Everything's about the planets today and pointing back to them. Chariot energy, darling dear, moving forward as certain things fall into your lap, which allows what? your pattern to what? Be laid out and stitched up the way you want it, darling dear. Enlightenment is the key today. Oh God, Lord. Lord have merciful Jesus. Look what's going on. Somebody's entrapment. They're entangled in their cranium. They're also on the docket. This is about restraining orders as well. Being restrained in Keitha. Getting that spiritual kick in the nutsack, darling dears. Why? Because they're an effing skin peeling liar. The kind that wears a mask and no condom. Somebody that talk aspersions on your name. Said this and that. Yes! Somebody that tried to keep you impoverished, imprisoned, and waited for them to drop you what? A penny or two. They wanted you like Oliver Twist in them streets. It was you or them, big cat. You or them. That's why they had to hit the road like Jack. And look, you've got all of the intel. You are wrapped in that lovely green of growth, darling dear. I told you, celebrate yourself for what you've achieved. It beggars beyond belief, especially from a beggar from the bottom of the pot. Somebody's feeling, how can I put it? They're going for a season of impoverished. They was imprisoned with somebody who was a heinous liar. Imagine that. They got their mirror image. Didn't like it. Right? Oh. I never noticed this. This red race coat. It's around the what? The sacral chakra and the solar plexus. Listen. This person, what? Needed a stable foundation from a lying hoe, harlot, a tree sloth. I don't know, right? But it's not working. They was being watched. They were under surveillance. It was a tight fit. This is a season. Somebody's coming to an ending of a season. You're going to hear about their fall into what? Darkness. It's a sorry tale. It's a sorry tale. Oh well, base of the deck. Keep going, big cat. Don't look back, in the words of Abraham Lincoln. We also have the energy of the 8, the strength card, Leo energy, darling dears. Keep going forward, never backwards. What else? What fell on Father God? Sudden wealth, darling dear. I told you, it's coming, mate. Abundance comes in many forms, and if it's the knowledge, it will feed you forever. It's one thing to what? Give someone a fish. It's different when you're being taught how to fish by the Most High. Because you deserve it, darling dear. You've been working on this courtship with what? The unseen. Yeah. And somebody could have been in a marriage with them, darling dear. It was a marriage for them, but it was an entrapment of everything. You was entrapped by a rat thing. But you realize the key came from within, darling dear, when you bossed up. This is what you was entrapped in, impoverished of the body, mind, and soul. Moving on from that, big cat. Yesteryear, I told you, if I could have a time machine, I'll go back 4 years and beat the shit out of myself and come back and I wouldn't be sorry. Father God Most High. I told you, you are being divinely guided, darling dear. All of these books is about the knowledge that you're going to be getting today. A necessary change that's coming through your life. A change that was what? Based on conflict. It was a do or die. You or me. Them or you. So you told them what? You hit the road just like Jack. And don't take my good black bags. No blood. All for a main finger. And number 2. Somebody got into a set of unfortunate circumstances. They're going through despair. They're living in the past. All their sunshines turned to what? AstroTurf blood. AstroTurf. This dummy bat. Looking like a whole alfalfa from the hood. Hey. Yeah. Watching everything you do, darling dear. And their little heart is going boom diddy boom diddy boom. As you continue to boss up. Continue to what? Attain what they believed was unattainable for you. It's always nice when they've got the big cat behind them, when you dare to step around them in silence. That's when the trouble starts. Split the deck. It's about the security you've secured for yourself. We also have the 20, Judgment, darling dear. Judgment. In the upright, I might add. Represented by fire, water, and Pluto energy. And again, it's breathing what? Liberator. I'm telling you, something's going to come on your shell light, which is going to change a lot of things in your cranium. When then you will realize that you was always the queen. You was never in danger. You are the danger, darling dears. You can't fumble a big cat, keep them caught up, and expect to get off well, especially when the big cat knows their purpose, living in their north node. Are you mad? It's all lovely and fabulous and gorgeous when you are blind in the land of the blind. But it's not funny when the rabbit gets the gun blood. Not funny. It's not funny. Let's get some deck. Should I use the one that fell on the floor? Because that's a first. Okay. I'm in. Base of the deck. What did I say? You're going to hear about someone's mental state, darling dear. Listen, they need to be checked up for psychological evaluations. An exorcist needs to be called in. Yeah, they're going through it, mate. Whatever they saw was as a gateway to what? New beginning. It didn't work. This also speaks about debt. So possibly somebody working like a field hand and can't quite make it great. The Ace of Pentacles, this also speaks about no new beginning. Someone is stuck in the rinse and repeat of the DNS. Had to peep over my shoulder because I told you I'm the red light, green light champion. And I ain't getting back blood. No, it's not nice. Yes, baby. The Ace of Peas on its face, darling dears. This also speaks about somebody who was extremely greedy. This person was motivated. Yeah, motivated, right? By what? Social climbing. This could have been a gold digger. Somebody who buffed up their look on this Malkuth by being in your hemisphere. I know, big cat. When you don't know who you are, the wicked come in what? The multitude. And they leech off your energies. They're having a turnaround in their finances. Good God. In their mental state. And it also speaks about displacement. Some of them have got their full cape of homosexual firmly on black and looking for a purchase. This also speaks about the ending of a marriage because the Ace of Peas is the ring-bearing card. Possibly their actions ended a marriage or a long-term situation. This is also somebody moving away from a job situation that is not feeding their soul. It's all about the nutrition, darling dears. Can you see it? What's going on? Why is this all the way over there? Nearly had my mocha all over the carpet. Listen, I would have to cut off the live. Listen. Girls, boys, guess what? We are in the what? The tail end of Mercury retrograde. It will start on the 10th of May, right? Big cat. It'll go start in our Gemini, right? Then it's going to tiptoe into Taurus around the 22nd of May. This is the survival kit. Pay close attention. Follow it to the letter. And it's also the season of return of Mac the Knife. Dun 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 for the rest of your hairline. The same ones you told what, love and light. Get away from me, you're weird. The same ones. They're going to try and do the time traveling shake. You're going to hear something, some misfortunate situation that's befallen them. And only you, big cat, are the ones that can save them. They're going down Bobby Brown. If you want to share in that karma, pick them up, darling dear. But me personally, I ain't taking in tenants. I've got no vacant orifices. None! Let's see what else is going on. Alright, so come on, deck. Give us a taste of what we're supposed to be hearing. What did I just say? You're going to hear about hellfire and powder house. Somebody going for a tower moment, blood. Did they deserve it? I didn't know. And it's, you may think, but this is suddenly changing. No, that wickedness was always building up in the background. When you create what? Karma for yourself, darling dear. There's no date restriction. There's no sell by date, blood. Somebody's getting it. Up the Watusi. This is the destroyer. Some kind of principality or some kind of idea. Didn't turn out the way someone thought it would. It also speaks about crisis point in a relationship. Yes, a relationship. Right? Where they're arguing. There's passive aggressive. All that hairline taking stuff, blood. Hey. Nothing to do with you, big cat, right? Tower moment, darling dears. Them I got to eat. Do they deserve it? Somebody who was supposed to be an emperor in your life, you're ending a situation. This person is stuck, darling dear, unable to change. They're stuck on you. Listen, big cat, when you get into a union, right, the emperor is supposed to protect the kingdom. The empress will protect the emperor. Listen, there was no hand-in-glove situation here, blood. And it also speaks about somebody thought that they could recreate what happened with you in a different situation. They did! And it didn't work. 9 of Wands on its face. This speaks about STDs, fighting, physical abuse. Yes, maybe a whole 2-piece and not from KFC. This is war, out and out war. Because in the reverse, I mean in the upright, right, this Chariot is about what? It's brewing, darling dear. You've got it in the background. You know somebody's trying to chuck it at you. Yeah, they might throw it, mate. They're not even throwing it. They're standing in front of you and clutch you in your forehead. They're giving each other cocos in their forehead. They're fighting, mate. Right? And again, it speaks about destabilization of a partnership where there is no what? Teamwork. It's all about I. This emperor is needed to what? Hold tight. Where is he looking? Back at the past, at the tower moment they created in their life. What's this 9 of Wands about? On its face, darling dears. Well, guess what? In the situation where everyone is codependent, no one is spiritually guided, and the STDs are being banded around. All of this and that, big cat. All of this and that. They're feeling extremely frustrated, right? And they're in tip-top defensive mode, so anyone can get it. Anyone can get it. This is the case of what? The Emperor's New Clothes. The Tale of Hans Christian Andersen. And wasn't that same emperor taken down by a small child? Everything is a sign in the readings. Somebody is going to hear something from the mouth of a child, which is really going to show them what kind of shit show they made their life. Base of the deck. What did I say? Press, pumped, and perturbed. Listen, whoever's going through this hockey stick, so don't allow them. This person wanted you to be anxious. They wanted you to be stressed out. Without a clue of where you was going to go on this Malkuth. This also speaks about malicious words, right? This is somebody who is up at nighttime thinking about what they caused in their own life. This somebody who was supposed to be an emperor or empress in your life, darling dear. Now it's going through their mind how they put the codependent, those that fed their ego first. Look where it got them. Hockey sticks at dawn, looking for a co-mate through this hellfire and powder house. You better avoid them, big cat. This person with the polyester band spirit. Yeah, synthetic for sure. What about this Chariot on its face? Listen, you better not take this cup. This person, right, is emotionally manipulative. Yes, baby, a whole Knight of Cups on its face, darling. You're a troublemaker. They want a one-night stand with you. One more, listen, one night only, right? To tie you up in a tight fit of a new soul tie. This person is a liar, a manipulator. and you will never hear the full intel of the circumstances they went into. Sometimes the information you're getting, darling dear, it's coming from the mouth of an Agent Smith affiliate. You will only hear what they believe you need to know. But know this, it's coming from the belly and the mouth of a liar, an airbender. Somebody who feels stagnant and stuck. And again, looking back at the past that they caused. They're sorry now, mate. Because ain't no sunshine when you're gone. This also speaks, look what I'm saying. This is somebody asking for your punani or for your futum, and you're like, I don't know, black. How many ways can you say no? Niete, none. Put it up in another language. No. How many ways can you tell them no? And there's an issue with a vehicle, darling dear. The contract for a vehicle. Maybe it's not in their name, or they can't afford it, darling dear. Or whomsoever gifted it to them has decided that they want their shit back, or they're trying to run them. Through the vehicle, darling dear. You see, you can't let people, don't let people give you shit that they can take away from you, darling dears. You can create anything you want. I'm telling you. You just have to focus, man. What's this? Three of peas on its face. That's also Brock Pocket just being in a deceitful situation. Somebody's also looking online for accommodation. What did I say? Because they've got to leave a situation that is emotional kryptonite. Yeah. Because the Six of the Cups, right, is all about the past, feeling nostalgia, wanting to come back. And I believe there's an age difference with you and this person, right? If it's not them and the progeny, right? This person is in present energy. Present energy, being what? Told to get out and fetch the black bags, or being held by the proverbial nutsack, darling dear, because of some kind of something tangible. The fact that it's not their home, or they don't own the vehicle, or they can't afford it. Whatever. So what's going on with the Empress? What did I say? Wash your face like David, darling dear. You're going to get some intel about a throuple. Yes, baby. You're going to hear about hardships, how this emperor was put upon. And you're going to know that this person, right, Capricorn energy on its face, the devil energy, is obsessively jealous. Yes, baby. Whatever boundaries or binds, right, or holds they had over you, darling dear, it is no more. You've released yourself from this situation. And they're jealous of the fact that you've had smooth sailing. But they're under judgment as you continue to master something. You mastered something. This is why they're jealous, darling dear. Nothing like a bit of what? Mastery up in this bitch. Yeah. And it also speaks about what? Someone who's emotionally cold, quick to come in with what their critique of a big cat. And it also speaks about big time spying. Sputnik has a new job as a hillbilly investigator. Thinking about a lost love and the lies they told. The lies they told. And it also speaks about a mental break. Somebody's having a slip in their cranium, mate. Is it the time-traveling hustler? I don't know. Let's see. 9 of Wands. This is a being betrayed, right? And again, the 9 of Wands in the reverse is an unstable personality. They're having an overload of life. Hey! They're having an overload of life? Really? Elizabeth Williams, can you feel me? A full understanding of what they created. Nothing like knowing that the karma you're getting, you deserve that shit, right? And they're not happy about it, and it can't wash off. The star card is about being in the spotlight, right? It also speaks about spiritually guided. But in the reverse, darling dears, this is not fabulous, right? They've got no hope in a situation, no trust in a situation that they find themselves in. They the maram. The ones that you told to hit the road like Jack. They're feeling a lot of despair and disappointment. And I want to say dickhead as well. Listen, I just come with the messages. Let's get another deck. Base of the deck. Woo! Codependent Brock Pocketers. The blind in the land of the blind. Drama.com. On top of the sleepless nights. On top of the sudden change in their life. Listen, let's see what else is afoot. I can't make it up. This also speaks out about a letter. Somebody received some kind of papers because we already saw the judgment card. They received, listen, a cheating ass hell. Yes, baby, a cheating cheater, a liar. Once came and lied to you, darling dear, about their circumstance. When really they're in full-on opportunist mode. They will tell you that the grass is pink with orange and purple polka dots. Just to what? Hoodwink you again. Told you. A lying liar. And a page. You know how I feel about a page. This person, right, is impetuous. They're a liar, right? And they want to come with a page-sized apology. You bucked upon the wheel of fortune when you put that burden down, darling dear. They see that you've had nothing but blessing upon blessing. Why? You became the CEO of what? Minding your own business. In fact, you're hiring. Big Pentacale in the upright. It's about your achievements, darling dear. Your return to health. Your common sense being your go-to move. Knowing that health is your wealth. It also speaks about the infinite possibilities, opportunities that are coming towards you as they look from the background at your wheel of fortune. Well, it's your time to be on the top, darling dear. You know, there's no bottom in here. Right? Listen. They come with the toxic vibe here. Old blowtorch, yeah? Be on the alert. You're going to hear about old blowtorch having some kind of destabilized foundation where it's what? Guantanamo Bay on crack. As I said, my mocha. Because I ain't getting smoked. What about the Knight of Cups? This person feel like a damn fool. Oh, we've got the Page of another page. You could have as many as 2 progeny involved in a situation, darling dear. We already see the 6 of Cups. If it's 2 progeny, they're not the same age. There's a significant age difference between these progenies, right? We've got the what? The Devil card on its face. As I said, obsessively jealous. This Prakala or Prakalisha, son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Yeah, they're on the rinse and repeat of the what? The Dark Night of the Soul. Had to say it out loud and look over my shoulder. This person is stuck in negative cycles, right? Unable to what? Find out how to change. They don't know how to change the situation. But they must stay there. We insist. Stay with what you created. This person feels like an arsehole idiot. A whole dummy bat for the choices they made with what? Look, page of, listen, they chose a page. A reverse page. This is what? A come up king or queen with their panani or futum in the air like tree sloth. This is the one, right, that told them all of this and that. No, don't worry about it. My house is broken down. It's fine. Don't worry about it. My toilets have got brown rims. Don't worry about the dust on everything. Don't look at me like I'm Miss Havisham and I stopped the clock of my life waiting for a sucker to come into my hemisphere. Don't worry about it. They believed everything from the Page of Peas in reverse. They believed it. And now they want to release them. The Capricorn energy on his face. They want to be released and saved, right? From a violent, abusive situation, which is what? Psychological torture for them. Their cranium mate. Told them can't sleep at night. And if they've got to sleep in a bed with this page in the reverse, right, they better sleep with one eye open, yeah? Because them are juju, they put in juju, and them on their what? Point A and point B. It's all up and over them, darling dear. Yes, person feeling like an asshole idiot. A full-on dummy bat. That's a mature asshole idiot. What say? Stressedout.com. Doesn't know where to turn to. And it's affecting their eating as well. Either they're too fat or they're too skinny. This also represents what? The tram lines on their forehead. Listen, if they could afford the Botox, they would have been what? Injected with that shiznai. They can't afford it. Right? Listen, look at this. 5 of Wands, conflict, fighting, right? And whosoever they're dealing with chats about them. You know when you sleep with somebody, right? You live in the house with somebody, but yet someone is talking about you amongst others. All of this and that. Look what did I say? They might kill them with what? Jojo. Jojo, where's my bell? Yes, baby. Yeah. They're living with somebody who's got malicious intent. This was never a stabilized foundation. They was looking for a big pentacale, right? Empress in the High Priestess in reverse is a professional mistress, nobody's wife. Mrs. Havisham, right? Look, sackcloth and ashes. This was not a stable foundation. This was a teaching moment for them, darling dear. When you turn true loyalty away, right? They pushed you away with a flea in your ear. And in some cases they said, get out, get out, get out of here. They treated you like you was the ugly duckling, the ugly duckling. And look at this bad energy that they have to endure. Moon energy, Cancer and Pisces energy, the one-upmanship, the regular tongue wrestling, the passive-aggressive. Listen, I told you we saw the Ace of Peas on its face. Their mental health is being affected, a situation that they need to end. Why? Because it's about love of self, darling dear. Bringing a new beginning. This is the Emperor in reverse. This is somebody who is an absentee parent, not paying attention to the progenies, right? They're seeing it from a different perspective. Imagine, who's going to put anyone before their own progeny, darling dears? What kind of karma do you think you're going to get? I told you, your progeny, right? They come through you, not from you, darling dear. And you have been earmarked as their guide. You think you're going to get away with that kind of karma, that kind of judgment, eh? Listen, got me sucking my 31 teeth, and I told you I don't like to suck them. What's this? They want to come back, blood. They want to see if you're emotional, if you're up for it, if you're up for some what? Cognitive dissonance, hopium, right? One more round, Julie, with your hairline, your pocketbook, and your handbag. Let alone your common sense. They will cut the strap on your flip-flop. Four of Cups on its face, a situation that you simply had to emotionally divorce yourself in order to elevate. The betrayal that they're in right now. Look! They might get it, mate. The epiphanies. And it also speaks about the intel, the enlightenment that is about to be dropped into your lap, darling dear. You're going to hear some things today. Don't celebrate, darling dear. I told you, get the Post-it note and pull it off the pile and burn that bitch. It's got nothing to do with you. They're going to get the up close and personal of what they did. And not only that, they're going to try and dirty your ears with it. Told you. You've got incoming. They want to be successful with you. Or they've seen you as successful on your high horse. Minding your own business as CEO of your company. What's that? Mind your own business. Base of the deck. Oh my God. Can it be any more upsetting? Yes, it bloody can, mate. Karma knows their address. They didn't want you to move on. They wanted you to still be emotionally attached. But you, Eight of Cups in the reverse, is what? Emotional maturity personified. You understand whoever has your emotionals in the palm of your hand is your king. And the only king you have is Father God Most High, Mother Isis. And their hands are unseen. Are you mad, blood? They're mad, for sure. They can't control you, right? From their toxic standpoint, Two of Wands on its face. Again, another karma card, right? Oh, and they're touching themselves, so they got the stanky finger, King of Wands, unsatisfied eyes, current energy. They're thinking if they can get one more night with you in the sack, or even if it was a platonic relationship where they pulled you about and stabbed you in your back from different directions, blood. If they can just get you to listen to what they're saying, because the King of Wands is charming. They are the masters of building a tale, darling dear. They love the attention of others. It's all about their ego. They didn't like being told to hit the road like Jack. They didn't. They thought they had options. Turned their back on you. And bucked up on the wicked. Immature energies, darling dear. Another page. Listen, we got 3 pages on the table, blood. This is not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. 3 pages speaks about false friends and arguments, mate. Tongue wrestling, and backstabbing. Because it's a backstabbing page. I told you, whomsoever they was in communion with, darling dear, had them in the street looking like a whole dummy bat. And whomsoever they was laughing with wasn't only laughing at them, they was laughing at the teller of the tale. Their life is like I don't know. Listen, whatever they got in their life, you're not of it. But look how she's holding out her hand. Be prepared for the information. Some of you need this information. I should say wants it. Why? Because of clarity, darling dear. To realize that you did the right thing. You took your lovely, gorgeous, fabulous, intelligent self. You listened to the spiritual downloads, did a mission impossible, bent the matrix, right? Have the wisdom of all of your experiences and divorced yourself from a situation. But you haven't let your heart go cold. You didn't. You know your worth, darling dear. And you will never, ever, ever allow yourself to be treated by these underhanded, right, polyester bands looking like a whole alfalfa from the hood. Let's get some more information. Right, what else they want to tell the big cat? What they want to tell you? Do you care? Why not? Might as well. You got 5 minutes free. Lover's energy about the choices that they made in a love situation. Don't say anything. Some of them may even want to come and tell you about the love situation, the partnerships that they got into. What did I say? The death card was on its face. They're stuck in the DNS. Had to look over my shoulder again. And listen, everything that they got, the blessings they got in your presence, has been slowly dripping away. What's this? What did I say? Mag the knife. That X. I want to come and tell you about the choices they made in their life. What do they want you for though? Apart from call the police. You've got an intruder on your properties. What's this? Because of what you've built for yourself, darling dear. You come with benefits of being blessed and highly favored. Your words having spiritual weight. You spoke prophecy when you told them, one day, darling dears, you will eat everything you said to me. And then you moved in silence, like a big cat can. That's all you can do, is move in silence. Button it up. Right? What's this? Outside influence. They was listening to what? Back, front, neck stabbers. Who was jealous of the benefits you brought to the table? The outsiders could see what you was doing in this person's life. Right? They never gave you the love you deserved. Not on any level. Because it was a usation situation. Homosexual. I told you, dummy bat. Throw the stick. Listen. No, well, you can throw the stick with but after you've painted a big, fat, wet one on it, darling. But you, as I said, Queen of Swords, her handle's out. You have to hear something, some form of confirmation, right? And they're flipping user. You up for usation? Are you? Base of the deck, you better love yourself first, blood. And hide your benefits. Don't let them violate you, right? Because them secrets have secrets, blood. Listen, my eyebrows are in my hairline. Or on the, what? On the perimeter of my lace front. Pinkies up. What else do we need to know? What's this? I told you. They've bucked upon karma and consequences. The star card on its face, guys. Hey, I've got to whisper it, darling dear. This is about someone who was, how can I put it? Their abandonment issues. They put it on you, darling dear. And it also speaks about the unrequited love. Let them love you a long time. This user, this ex, this person you was in partnership with, right? Look, the skull in the reverse. They want to be a time traveler, right? And what? Materialize in your life like what? Candyman and Beetlejuice. They want to dig up the past. You better love yourself first and hide your benefits in silence. What else? What about this violation? You can't be violated, darling dear. It's the season of the stag. This is your new beginning. Whatever you've been working on, darling dear, it's got branches, mate. Branches. This also speaks about your multiple streams of income. This is also looking a bit like what? An angel wing. You've got blessings, darling dear. You have a whole new beginning. But some of you require the confirmation that you did the right thing in your life, especially if you've got progeny concerned, especially if your progeny has been ignored and pulled about, manipulated. What's this? Ain't no sunshine when you're gone. When you lose a good one, the right one, darling dear, your life is shit. What does Cardi B say? If you lose me, you're still going to be unfortunate, ninja. I don't use that other word. They've got nothing but unfortunateness. Waster. They never saw the pearl in you, darling dear. They didn't. They was too busy looking for the pearl in every banana for whom they came across. You had to use your crystals and a cactus. This is about you protecting yourself with the crystals, darling dear, from the incoming, because some of the information that is going to go across, it's going to hurt you. Why? Because it's confirmation of what you endured. Not only survived, but you're thriving from. Use your crystals. Make sure you've got a crystal handy when you're speaking to this person. Protect your energies. If you have to see them face to face. You may even need your crystals, the amethyst, the rose quartz, to calm yourself down after hearing that she's naive. I hear some things today. I told you, divine is allowing you to hear the truth of certain matters. 111 in the chat, manifestation mode, darling dear. We also have a 5 and a 6, another 11. This speaks about divine inspiration and synchronicities kicking off in your hemispheres. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself from the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat.